Hi guys, it's Dave in real life and welcome to this Dave in real live quiz night Sunday stream where we'll talk everything wrestling, do the quiz, 20 questions for you to answer. No real winners, we're just going to have a bit of fun with it. Already I can see a fair few people in the chat, which is Ever Right, shout out to you, LSW, and James Gillygaff Chadwick. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, it's been a while since I live streamed, so yeah, was keen to get going again today. A bit of a channel update. I was gonna do a video with the green screen today, just a trial. Having drama. So I'm going to try it again during midweek and see what happens there. I've done a different setup, kind of same as last time, but just a different border. I don't know if I'm keeping it. I'm just going to try it out, see how it goes. So yeah, LSW. Dave, did you get a chance to witness the absolute dumpster of last night? Or was it that bad? I saw the UFC this morning when I woke up. I was too shattered last night to be involved in the streams, to be quite honest with you. I had a busy day with my daughter, so yeah, she came priority. And by the time night time came, I was shattered. But yeah, I heard that Days were all over the place with his commentary. I think I don't know. Tell me how it went in the chat. Austin 316, shout out to you, my friend. How the hell are you doing? Everybody's saying hello to you. I fell asleep watching. Yeah, I wasn't bothered about the Jake Paul fight. I wasn't watching that anyway. I was just going to concentrate on the UFC, which had plenty of low blows and high pokes, as I saw this morning. A lot of the show was, a lot of the fights were taken off, so really shocking. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. There was about 8 musical performances, and all fights were trash. Yeah, I think I even watching the replay of it. Well, not the replay. I watched it. I taped it from last night, and the UFC. The last couple of fights were all decision. I fell asleep again watching that. It was crap. Trash. I believe that Jake Paul. Everybody's saying that it was rigged. Let me know what you guys think of that. James Chadwick says, I'd rather have a kick in the bollocks, eye points a million times than watch that shit again. Yeah, I think the boxing last night made people appreciate Raw more. They were all amateur. They're all amateur boxers. I'm not a fan. I don't like Jake Logan for one. I just think he's a ponce. I can't stick him. I'm not a fan. UFC was good. Boxing was unbearable. I kind of like the UFC. Like I said, there were a few fights taken off. That Cortez, she's a right little firecracker. I liked her. Thought she did really well last night. I enjoyed that match, as I would Dave in Simple Life. Yeah, so we are going to go into the quiz in a bit, but I wanted to just like get us all settled down, get us all chatting first before we get into that. So what were your guys' thoughts of Cesaro getting the title push? You think it is a legitimate? Is he going to have a fight championship little like challenge, or is it just a bit too soon? Let me know. I've not really spoke to all of you guys since Friday, I think. SmackDown, God, I was even tired then. I thank F that if Eddie Hearn didn't shit boxing out like that. Alright, Eddie Hearn didn't shit out boxing like that. Cesaro deserves it, but he won't win it, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I think the way they're building Roman is that whoever beats him is going to get propelled up the echelons, because they're making him out to be that major, like, heel boss, like kind of like what Mr. Perfect was back in the day. So yeah, that's how I see that situation. Whether they give it to Cesaro, I don't know. They won't give it to Daniel Bryan, or the Edge for that matter. So it's hard to say that, you know, Cesaro's now up there above them too. So yeah, Austin says I don't want to see Cesaro beat Roman one-on-one, honestly. If it does, then I'll be okay with it. I don't think it'll happen overnight. I think if it is gonna happen, it's gonna be like over 2 or 3 events. Might even fail this time and then get another opportunity by winning Money in the Bank. Who knows? Dave, all the commentators were high on boxing, and we legitimately believe it was made for stoners. Okay, that's fair enough. I didn't see any of the well, I have. I've seen the knockout, Jake Paul's knockout. That's only footage I've seen of that boxing. I wouldn't pay for that shit, to be honest. That's not something I'd ever pay for. Seeing a YouTuber pretend to be a boxer, get lost. No chance. Patrick O'Neill, shout out to you, my friend. How you doing? How is Nolene? How are you guys? Loved your little video the other day. You two make me chuckle. Keep them coming. Keep doing them videos. They are hilarious. And it looked like you had massive fun doing them as well. So it's always good. I always enjoy what you're doing, guys. Always enjoy it. Yeah. So yeah, the UFC. Other than the matches, what were taken off, I thought were pretty decent. Nothing to write home about though. I don't think it were the best UFC I've seen. Obviously, next week we've got Usman versus Masvidal, part 2. So that's going to be thrilling. I'm going to miss that as well because I'm working. So that sucks for me. Yeah, I think even the prediction game, those of us who play it, I think that even got affected by last night's event, to be fair. Buddy Romanov, how does he... I bet he's got an hernia or something through that bloody low blow. Because a big guy like that going down like a sack of spuds. Well, he got attacked in his spuds. God, do you like the video, bud? Yeah, it were awesome, mate. Yeah, you just look like you had fun, Patrick O'Neill. You really did. You and your missus. And that's all it is. So anybody wants to see when they watch a video, we see the 2 people or one person's enjoying what they're doing. Like I said a bit ago, I was gonna have like a demo video of my new setup. Having drama with the green screen though, I can't set it up anywhere. I've legitimately got no space, so I'm gonna have to find a way of pinning it up. It's a round circle thing. It's a nightmare. So yeah, if you get any advice on that, help. Leicester is beating Southampton. Yeah, they're 1-0 up, aren't they, James? I saw just before I went live of his TV screen, as you all know, was at the other end of the room. Yeah, Chelsea though, beating Man City. I don't know if I like that. But it is what it is. Right, let me know in the chat if you want to start with this quiz. I don't know how many more people are going to join. Should I give it another 10 minutes? Let me know what you guys are thinking. It is 20 questions. Same kind of format as before, with a few like themes, songs in there. Try to be a little bit more modern this time. They're not all from the 80s. James, yeah, everybody can read that in the chat, I'm sure. Yes, they beat Effing City. Austin says it was funny seeing people get mad in Days' chat that Jake won. Haha. Did they get mad? Why did they get mad? I mean, I wanted Asquith to win, or what were it called? Asquith. Did you see that post of Days earlier? That they even got his name wrong. So, yeah. Jake Paul beat Asquith, Ben Asquith. I don't know who that guy is, but he sucked. Yeah, that's our bloody level of professionalism that we're dealing with. Jake Paul's a joke anyway. Patrick O'Neill, we're your brother. Liverpool all the way, my friend. Just having a really bad season this season. Better luck next year with Van Dijk being back, yeah? Chad, shout out to you, my friend. What's up, Dave? Got excited today. Got a box of football cards. This American football, I believe. And I got my favourite quarterback, Ohio State, Justin Fields. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I have no idea who Justin Fields is. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I do not know. James Chadwick excited. Bang United won. Cool. You're playing Burnley though. You should win. Bloody Burnley. Yeah, Chad, back to you. Yeah, that's awesome that you got a card that you really wanted. Us in the UK don't really collect cards. Well, not to the degree of like Americans, it's really weird. I mean, we did have sticker albums back in the day. We still have them now. I mean, I did videos on cards and stickers on my channel, but it's not huge. It really isn't. Not to the degree of yours, where yeah, it's the next level kind of stuff. I actually reading stuff off my phone, and then I had chat on. I just knock it off. Literally the screen as I've got it in front of me, the text is pretty small, so yeah, I'm squinting my eyes trying to see it, so bear with me. And we've got his friend, the old fiend behind me. Oh, as always, staring over. Let's just hope there's no supernatural stuff in this stream today. I will. Let's see if I can get it right. Set Bailey on him. Bailey's keeping him in check. Right, so what you guys, do you want to get started on the quiz then? Put yes in the chat if you want to start. NFL is the women's version of rugby. It's American rugby, yeah. It's too many pads. They kick the ball like what, 3 times? They kick it off or something, and to score a field goal, and they call it football. I'm joking, guys. You American friends, I am joking. Super Bowl's pretty decent, to be fair. Patrick O'Neill wants to play. Cool. Like I said, we're not scoring points. You can if you want, and then put whatever you've got in at the end, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, so we've got 3 people so far. God, bloody can't clear my throat, which is a bit rubbish. Like I say, it's just a bit of fun. You just see how many you get out of 20. basically. So yeah, are you ready? Yes, I can see 3 of you at least wanting to play. We always start with question number 1. I'll just hold on 1 second. I only really watch the Super Bowl and the game and the odd game in between. Yeah, I think we all do. I don't get. It's about an hour sport with about 20 hours worth of blipping adverts. So yeah, it's each their own. People don't get soccer football over here. We don't get American football. So it is the way it is. So right, so we're going to go into the quiz. Right, so the first question is, which WWE superstar of today attended WrestleMania 5 in the Toronto Sky Dome? What current WWE wrestler went to WrestleMania 5 in the Toronto Sky Dome? That's your first question. Okay, LSW's fired in an answer. What I'm going to do, instead of like saying, like I normally just ruin it anyway, I'm going to wait for answers to come in, then I'll put the answer on the screen, who it is. You can see a lot of edges. That's LSW, James, Austin. Patrick O'Neill has put edge. Right, so without further ado, I think there's only really 4 of you playing at the moment. I don't think this will be that much of a surprise. But there it is. Your first answer is edge. Pretty straightforward, just a little warm up. 1. So, are you ready for question 2, which is WrestleMania 2000, which McMahon was on the side of the Big Show in the Fatal 4-Way title match? At WrestleMania 2000, which McMahon was on the side of the Big Show? If you all got edge right, give yourselves a point each. Whoever put in. William Ency, ballyhoo to you, my friend. I've just pulled over to say hi. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Good to see you. Clearly, obviously, you can't be in the chat right now for long, but yeah, just join in when you can, buddy. Got James Chadwick firing in with a Shane, Austin with a Shane, LSW with a Shane. Wonder what Ever's gonna put. It was just wait for Heather to fire her answer in, and then we will reveal all. Everybody's got a point for that first one. Yeah, just waiting for Heather to give her answer. Then I will put it on the screen. Gets all gone quiet. Chad did say, he's got Chad, Dave, I'm never going to get COVID. My friend is 33 years old. He got sick in the first two shots. Wow, sorry to hear that about your friend. The first two got sick after his first two shots. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your friend there, buddy. Right, Ebba's answered. So let's change this up. Find a little caption. Quite simple one. I know it's taken a lot of time to actually announce who's won, but no surprises, it was Shane. And James Talbot says Shane with Big Show, Vince with Rock, Linda with Foley, and Steph with Triple H. I think we could all have guessed who Stephanie was with, to be honest. Mick Foley got took out of retirement after he'd failed a moment or something. Well, they dragged him back into the storyline. Right, number 3. So everybody's on 2 points. What is the Great Khali's finisher? I want the correct answer, please. What is the Great Khali finisher? Well, it's a bit to go, but he's only got one move in his arsenal, to be honest. So surely it should be fairly easy. Right, so that's it. Question 3. What is the Great Khali's finisher? A chop to the head. Yeah, well, yeah, they use that move. So that is LSW's down towards the bottom, Dave. Khali Chop, don't know the exact name. Oh, this is stumping some people. So just waiting for Austin to put his answer in. A head chop. He chopped a lot, did he? But I think you're going to be shocked by this one, fellas. Patrick O'Neill. Khali versus Vice Grip. So he's coming with a different answer. So let's find out who is correct. Chad said, did you see the video the Insiders did for Bray? Yes, Chad, I did. You did really well there, mate. Good to see you in that video. Yeah, I did see it. Well done. It was awesome. Let's just change this over and give you guys the correct answer. But see if Patrick O'Neill was correct. Yep, it was the Vice Grip. Yeah, he grabbed the heads and he'd squeeze. He did a lot of chopping, I get that, but yeah, he squeezed the heads. Yeah, so whoa, Patrick O'Neill is 3 points, and the rest of you on 2 points. Yeah, so it's the Vice Grip. Yeah, so it literally just grabbed the heads and squish. It's like the only second move he ever had, really, in all fairness. So we go to question number 4. Who brandishes the record for the longest time spent in a Royal Rumble match. Or Royal Rumble. Read it out, it's written. Who brandishes the record for the longest time spent in the ring during a Royal Rumble? Leicester City have won. There's one bloke absolutely going crackers in the crowd. I don't know who that guy is. I knew it was a vice grip, but didn't want to look smart. Oh, fair play, Austin. I know what you did there. Chad says you and I should have a match against Karrion Kross in an ODQ match. Me? Oh, no chance. I'll lock the cage so that you can take him on. That's what I'd do. There'd be no. In fact, if I had a cage match with anybody, I'd be over that cage winning a shot. It wouldn't even lock arms. Be straight over. LSW says Daniel Bryan. Patrick O'Neill says Daniel Bryan. It's, you know what, I don't even know if that's true. So far I've only gotten two. It's fine. It's only a bit of fun ever, so it's cool. So Austin says Daniel Bryan. A match. The answer I've got is not that. I'm just going to do my own work actually, because I'd got this off the internet, so it could be a little bit art. Lazy host. I'm just looking at Rumble records. It must have updated. Yeah, for some, yeah. James Chadwick, you were not saying level as me. I had written down that it was Rey Mysterio, but I've just checked. LSW, you weren't far off. I'm going to put the exact what I've got. In fact, I'm going to show you on the screen so that you know, hey, I'm not cheating. See if we can get the glare. So there it says Daniel Bryan, 1 hour and 16 minutes. And then to prove a point that Rey Mysterio did have the longest running after that. So yeah, for some reason the quiz that I stolen from had Rey Mysterio down as the answer. So everybody apart from James Chadwick gets a point. Unless you were counting the Saudi show, then it's Rey. Yeah, I don't think it does count that. But we just had I've just shown you guys what Wikipedia says. So they say Daniel Bryan. So we'll go with that. So yep. Michael Lister, shout out to you. How are you doing, my friend? If you want to join the quiz, I'll get you up to speed. Which WWE superstar, today's superstar, was in attendance of WrestleMania 5 in Toronto Sky Dome? Who was in the corner? Oh, which McMahon was in the corner of the Big Show in the Fatal 4-Way match at WrestleMania 2000? What was the Great Khali's finisher move called? And the last one, who had the record for the longest time spent in a Royal Rumble match. So there you go. That is for you, Michael Lister. If you want to fire all 4 answers in, I will accept your answers. If you're staying around long enough to play, and that is. If you need them to be repeated, I can do. Ever says longest Rumble time. Wow. He beat Ray's record. Wow. Yeah, so Daniel Bryan. Spoilers. Yeah, did that. So let Michael fire in his answers. Should be fairly easy. Just scroll up. Everybody's saying hello to Michael. Have a quick drink. Right, the last one. Who has the longest time in a Royal Rumble match? Who has the longest time spent in a Royal Rumble match? Chad, Moose needs to come to WWE. Oh, you're going to get James Chadwick started now, aren't you? He's going to straight away fire in the chat. Booze! Oh, you started him now. No, we don't want him. I don't know. Maybe in time. I think Impact needs all the guys they can get at the moment. So you've gone with Rey Mysterio. I've just checked Wikipedia and they say it's Daniel Bryan by 1 hour 16 minutes. Yeah. I don't know if we're counting the Great Royal Rumble. Don't worry about it. I understood what you said, Michael. Right, so Michael's up to speed. He's got Punjabi plunge. It's pretty much the vice grip, which is on the screen anyway, with spoilers. So yeah, you've got 3 points up to now. So yeah, because it was Edge, Shane, the Punjabi plunge, which is vice grip, I suppose. You're going with Edge. Okay, Chad. So number 5, right, is which is presently the most watched tournament ever. I don't know why it's worded this way, because it is a bit misleading. In North American history. I think it's event rather than tournament. So I don't believe it's a tournament. In fact, I know it's not. I just don't know why the question's worded that way. Which is presently the most watched event in North American history. Tough. It's tough. If you want a clue, I will give you clues. Because I do think that's an hard one. It's how the question's worded. Michael Lister, you know what? You're not far off, mate. You're not far off. WrestleMania 28. Mania 3. WrestleMania 17. I think when they say tournament, I don't think they mean pay-per-view. I think that's the clue. Give us Blue's clues. Well, I'll give you a major one there. It's not a pay-per-view. And I think when the word tournament, they say kind of saying that it's televised for free, which at that particular time. Right, biggest clue I can give you. WrestleMania 3. something huge happened at WrestleMania 3, and this is why people tuned in to this particular event. Kevin Correa, shout out to you. It's an hard one. I can't really give you that much clues because it is. I can't even bloody write it down on here, so I'm not going to write it on screen. I am just going to say it. Super Bowl. Patrick O'Neill. Non-wrestling related, yeah, of course it is. Let's do that answer. Right. Yeah, get ready. Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant in the 1988 rematch at a main event. Oh, yeah. Kind of. The second time. I did kind of cover, I don't know if you remember my review of the Royal Rumble, where they did the press conference between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant for that said event. Venom Core. So I'm saying your name right, aren't I? We all know this guy. He is. You was temp, right? Before. What up? Hello, my friend. Andre versus Hogan. Yeah. So that was the main event. Yeah, I told you it's an hard one. It's an impossible one to give a King of the Ring. It wasn't even a tournament. It was just a main. You know how they used to do Saturday night main events? It was just a main event show, but it was the most watched on I don't know, CBS or whatever channel it was on at that particular time. I have a T-shirt of Hogan versus Andre, WrestleMania 3, and yes, right. No, it was Mr. T. No, it was Mr. T and Roddy Piper boxing match. It's just the answer I've got down here. So we're going to move on. I don't think anybody gets points for that one. Damn it. At number 6, who won the first Money in the Bank? Who won the first Money in the Bank? This brings us back down a little bit. So that's the next question. I hope you guys are keeping score. Sadly, I'm not. Yeah, so who won the first ever Money in the Bank? LSW says Edge. Patrick O'Neill saying the same thing. Austin's fired in that same answer. Venom Core has as well. Kevin Correa, Michael Lister firing the edges. It's all gone Edge. Right, I'll just write it on the screen the answer. Yes, it was Edge again. It's like 2 questions in this. What was Edge as the answer? Just shout out to those who got that one correct. Now we go on to everybody's favourite part. Guess the theme tune. Guess the theme tune. Which wrestler's theme tune is this? Tense. Right, just let me get it set up. Right. Wait for the advert to go and then I'll play it in. I always hate this with phones and YouTube with the adverts. Whose theme tune is this? Right, that's that. Let me know what you've got. Whose theme song is that? Ever since I've stopped keeping score myself, to be honest. I was looking at this today. Michael Lister, shout out. He says Rhino. It's a lot easier when you've got the answers in front of you. Sandman, no idea. Oh, I'd get copyright striked if I bloody picked the Sandman. Because that's Metallica, isn't it? Enter the Sandman. Rhino, says Patrick O'Neill, he thinks. William Ency, shout out to you. He's going with Rhino. My copycat skills say, well, at least you've been honest, LSW. It's like, yeah, I just went with the first answer, which is Rhino. You're all wrong. No, you're not. I haven't revealed yet. Austin, obviously. He never copies anybody, Austin. It's totally gets it right every time. I'll wait for Heather to give her answer. It's like always like last one to write in. My first guess was WWE corporate cleaning lady. Yeah, she has got a theme song. A rhinoceros. Something to do with the gore. What was with wrestlers with the flipping spear? You had Goldberg, Roman Reigns. Then you've got bloody Edge. Then you had Rhino. Rhino with his gore. Bloody Rhino with his gore. Well, Ever. Who is it? Who have you got? Wait for Ever to fire in her answer. These two more guest theme tunes in this quiz later on. So I like them too. Ever, I'm going with the crowd and saying Rhino. I have no idea. I have no clue. Without further ado, because I know you guys are waiting. Put you out of your misery. Some of you will be surprised because you didn't really know the answer anyway, but it's Rhino. It was Rhino. I'm not sure if it was early days of WWE or ECW where that soundtrack came from, but yeah, it was Rhino. Right, so Question number 8 is, what does MVP say before he does his finisher? What does MVP say as he's doing his finisher or before he does his finisher? I heard that music once, followed by a huge fart. Whoop whoop, lol. What, he goes whoop whoop? Is that your answer, Michael? Oh, balling. No, I cheated off of Lister's notes. Teach. Balling. Lister's. Cheated off of Lister's answer. Cool. Balling. Big boy Dally. Hello, my friend. Shout out to you. We're all bowling. I can't say this, but bowling. I want to say bowling, like it was English dude with the balls and chuck them. Bowling. I'm surprised I got it. I can't spell. Well, I'm going to write the answer in. But it is. You're saying bowling. I was saying whoop whoop to get in the rhino answer right. I thought so. Glad you confirmed, because it wasn't whoop whoop. But then you did follow it up by saying, it's bowling. I want to say bowling, but it's balling. I can't wrap my head around it. That's what she said. It's pronounced bowling. You've got to do a fake American accent to be able to appreciate it. And I ain't a racist, so I'm not doing it. Right. I don't know how this is worded. Number 9. Who did Andre the Giant knock? I don't know if it means knockout or knock. In the body slam challenge. So this is how it was worded. Knock. Who did Andre the Giant knock in the body slam challenge? Answers in the chat, please. I swear, 30 seconds behind. I don't know how I keep doing it. No worries. That's what she said. Choke off here. You've got to use that. That's what she said. James Chadwick. We're firing in some answers now. Patrick O'Neill saying the same thing. Big Boy Dally saying, I have no clue. Austin doing his best copying, hiding behind the textbooks. What's he got? Michael Lister. So the chat is saying Big John Studd. But is it correct? Who couldn't body slam him? I thought you could see the body. Thought to see who body slam who. Big John Studd at the time. I'm actually giving you an answer now. Did have a challenge where because he was the biggest guy at the time, and he was offering out a big bag of money, I believe, and it was Andre the Giant what came down to the ring and body slammed him, I think, or as this question says, knocked. So we will change this over. I've already give you answer like, but it is. It's just, I'm just picking myself up now. It wasn't Big John Stud, it was Big Dave the Stud. What can you say? Wow, Dave doesn't believe in me. So rude. I'm saying Jake Paul because I don't know. It's quite clearly it's Big Dave Stud. It was actually Big John Stud, but yeah, it's just me, Big Dave Stud. All right, number 10. Dave, is that what you say to Bailey? Yeah, all the time. Yeah, let's see. What does Bailey say? There she goes. She can see. Look, she's staring right at me. She knows. She knows. Big Dave Stud. Alright. Number 10. At No Mercy in 2007, Batista beat who for the heavyweight championship? Wait for it because there's spoilers. In a Punjabi prison match. So, at No Mercy in 2007, Batista beat who for the World Heavyweight Championship? In a Punjabi prison match. She looks impressed though. Yeah, she's just in love with me. Same with Fiend here. Oh, look at it. Why can't I get this right there? Yeah, Fiend's also impressed. Now we've got like Alexa in the corner, hiding behind the boxes. LSW, Great Khali. Yeah, Dave, when he asked where's the beer, we all know. Where's the beef? We all know it was you. Great Khali, gotta be Kane. Really? Gotta be Kane? Okay, Great Khali. Khali, everybody's going for that one. Let's see what this is. To me, I disappear. I can't see myself now. But this is the most concentrated I've looked ever. But there's the answer up on the screen. Poon is also slang in the USA for women's naughty pocket. Ah, okay, get you on it. Pocket, Great Khali. And yes, my feed is still behind. How come it's that far behind ever? Is it try moving the screen? I don't know. It shouldn't be that far behind. I mean, there's a delay from me talking to you guys listening, which is a bit weird. Yeah, because I've like when I start my stream, I literally am talking to no one for a good seconds, and then you guys start like piling in the chat sort of thing. Yes, that's kind of weird. Yeah, so that's number 10, Great Khali. Got a feeling that it's like Great Khali and Edge are pretty much all the answers to the questions today. Pretty weird. Right, at number 11, we're back. So guess the theme song. Yep, we're back to this one. I just hope I get the right one. You love it when your host is all over the place. Big Boy Deli says, so you said, so yeah, so you're sad for a few seconds. Yeah, I'm always sad. I'm always sad. I've always got tears rolling down my face. Ah, right, here we go. Well, it's an advert first. Let that glitter off. Yeah, I jump ahead, but now I've missed the question. No worries. Right. So whose theme song is that? I've never sad, just always pissed off. Yeah, the Gilligaff, James. You're the Gilligaff. Jack Swagger. Seb Coulter, Jack Swagger. Alright, I'm going to be honest. It is part of a faction. So, you kind of all gone Jack Swagger. Are you sure it's Jack Swagger? There was 3 members. Seb, Jack. Who was the third? Everybody's going Jack Swagger. There was 3 in the same group. The manager, Seb, who was Dutch Mantel. Then you had Jack Swagger, who's Jake Hager now. But who was that third one? Yeah, Big Boy Deli's got the answer of the faction, but who's the third member? That's what I want to know. LSW. Yeah, you all picked the wrong one at the first. So I can only accept your first answer, guys. But I wanted to make sure that you know I wasn't trying to cheat. You guys have a quick answer. But it was Cesaro. Yeah, he was the third member. Real Americans then. yeah, Real Americans, and then you've got the Swish. Yeah, it kind of made no sense. But they were just throwing him into tag team action all over the place. But it's like I don't know. Do you think his real name's kind of like American? It wasn't Cesaro. It was Antonio Cesaro. Still Cesaro. Still. Yep. Correcto mundo. It was Cesaro. Number 12. Who succeeded in Raw's 15th anniversary Legends Battle Royal? Who succeeded? Who won, basically? Cesaro, I'm going to get this one right. You sure did. Tricksters. Yeah, who succeeded in Raw's 15th anniversary Legends Battle Royal? And with Sani now, and with Sammy now, this is a conspiracy. Oh no. You can have a TV camera crew hanging around your ranch there. James Chadwick says Iron Sheik. LSW says Tatanka. And then he follows by, I don't know. Big Boy Dally says IRS. Very strange answers. All over the place. Especially, who does Austin copy off now? This is the question. So, Austin, over to you, my friend. Is it Iron Sheik, Tatanka, or IRS? Who are you copying? It's only one of them, or none of them could be right. I'm going to steal James's answer. But is it the right answer, though, Austin? Ask yourself that, because nobody else has got it down. Is that the right answer? You know, when Dave does that. Yeah, that's a moment. It's totally stealing stuff now off of Days. It's crazy. Patrick O'Neill says Iron Sheik. So, yes, confusion. Because William Hensey's also fired in an IRS. Dave spoiled it. Sergeant Slaughter. Let's see. Who was it? Was it IRS or the Iron Sheik? Was it Sergeant Slaughter? It was the Iron Sheik. The Iron Sheik. You jabroni. Hulk Hogan, you jabroni. Yeah, that's my impression of the Iron Sheik. You're welcome. Right, number 13. Who is the longest reigning Divas champion? Who is the longest reigning Divas champion? And if you say Austin 316, I'll give you 100 points. He's a bit of a diva, isn't he? Oh, but it's so sexy. Oh, Dies and Triple T are so sexy. I was tricked. God damn it. LSW. Nikki Bella. AJ Lee from James Chadwick. Nikki Bella, AJ Lee. William Hensey's just won the entire tournament. He's just won the entire quiz. Bayley. Bayley's actually the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion. I don't think she ever won the Diva belt, which is because she was after the Diva Revolution. I knew I've got it wrong already. Who knows? Who actually knows? So Michael Lister, he's put AJ Lee. Could be AJ Lee. Big Boy Dally's put AJ Lee. What has Ever put? She's gone with Nikki Bella. Right, let's get it on the screen. To be quite honest with you, I would have thought it was AJ Lee myself, to be honest. But it was Nikki Bella. Big Fidel, it's got to be Austin 316. Yeah. Yeah, he's the longest reigning diva. Medusa. What about Medusa? Right, we're staying with Mae Young. Oh, yeah, Mae Young in a rubber glove, a rubber hand. I told you I got it wrong. I told you I got it wrong. Right, similar theme. I'm sure this should be easy for you guys. Who was the first SmackDown Women's Champion? It took, right, William NC, right, me and you, because Bellas do suck, by the way. Took two Bellas to take out Bayley at WrestleMania. Bloody two of them, not one, bloody two. That's how sucky that they are. Bayley Mania forever. David in Bayley life, yes. Get it right. Ellis W says Becky. We're waiting for the rest of the people to start firing in their answers. To recap what I've just said, you don't really need it, but who was the first SmackDown Women's Champion? Ellis W says Becky. Austin says Becky. Patrick O'Neill says Becky. William Ency says Becky. Michael Lister says Becky Lynch. James Chadwick says Becky. Riddick, that was. Eva Marie. Good job, I've already taken your first dance there. Eva Marie. All red everything. Yes, the drapes do match the curtains. Well, without further ado, let's swap this out. Instead of putting a real name, we'll put the man. Yeah, well, Becky Lynch. Becky Grinch. Becky Grinch. The man, the mam, whatever you want to call it. Right, number 15. Name the diva who has the same last name as her first name. Name the diva who had the first name same as her last name. All those people saying Becky who? Yeah. Oh, Becky, I am behind somehow. I don't know what's happening to poor old Eva. She's just like, but what's going on? That's wrong, Dave. Becky wasn't called the man then. She was the last kicker. Doesn't matter. It's all the same. Still Becky Lynch. I just wanted to be controversial. James Chadwick says Kelly. Michael Lister says Kelly. Austin says Kelly. Eva is now up to speed, says Kelly. Patrick O'Neill says Kelly. Jelly, Kelly, Belly. It's if I didn't read your names, then it'd be just like Kelly, Jelly, Kelly, Belly. Bitchy Lynch. Yeah. Let's change that over and reveal all. Like she tried to do on a regular basis on WCW. Reveal everything. It's Kelly. I don't know either, Dave. I keep jumping 30 seconds ahead. I don't know. I have no idea. I do not control YouTube. It is a different world. It's totally, I don't understand it. So yeah, Kelly Kelly is the answer. Right, this is because we had the answer to who won the first Money in the Bank. So get ready for this one. Who was the first WWE superstar to capture the Money in the Bank contract? Because I believe there wasn't actually a contract before in the briefcase or contract. So who's the first WWE superstar to capture the Money in the Bank contract? WCW, you mean ECW? Oh, did I say WCW? All right, fair enough. Lol, it was ECW. Yeah, well, they tried to do it with both, didn't they? So it's fair. All I remember is that Kelly Kelly tried to get her boobs out every 2 minutes, and they have people trying to stop her. Oh, those were the days. I can't wait for him to bring bra and panties matches back to WWE. Imagine Bailey and Sasha. Yeah, imagine Bailey and Sasha. Sorry, sidetracked. I should stop it. So, yeah, who was the first WWE superstar to capture the Money in the Bank contract? Everright says Dolph Ziggler. Interesting. Let's see what rest of you other guys have got. So it's not the match. We know that Edge won the first match, but this, I believe, is the contract. We've got Rob Van Dam by Michael Lister. Big Boy Dolly just laughing. He's just chuckling to himself. Ever is a big Dolph stan. I trust Hans, so I'm going for Ziggler. You're going with Dolph. Wow. Okay. Wait for others to fire in their answers. But we've got Dolph Ziggler so far. Rob Van Dam is in the mix. It's either one of them. That was just my first guess. It could be, hey, you could be spot on. Patrick O'Neill's going for Ziggler. Bit of zigga. Okay, Heather, RVD goes James Chadwick. RVD? You're going to be pretty shocked. I can already tell. You're going to be pretty shocked. Because I think this is going to be culture. Big Boy Dally says possibly CM Punk. Could it be CM Punk? Is it RVD? Is it Dolph Ziggler? Let's see. Let's put the answer on this screen. Open your eyes. Oh, what you see. A culture nationality. It was CM Punk. CM Punk was the first ever superstar to capture the Money in the Bank contract. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe probably because there was actually the first contract actually in the briefcase. I have no idea. But that's what it says. With CM Punk, Big Boy Dally. Shout out to you for getting that answer correct. Rest of you. Big Boy Dally's like, yay! It's causing a scene. It's causing a scene. I knew I should have gone with CM Punk. It's the only time where people should go like, CM Punk. You know, you're just like waiting all your time going, but it's CM Punk's coming back. CM Punk's doing this. Moment when it is actually CM Punk, it's like, no, we went for Ziggler. Austin, I knew I should have gone for CM Punk. I just realised what the last question is. Ha ha ha. Right, number 17. Number 17 time. How many WWE championships were won by Hulk Hogan? How many WWE championships was won by Hulk Hogan? I told you not to go with my first guess. RVD won the contract in 2006, though, where's 2008? It's just what the internet says. I don't believe. I think RVD was an ECW wrestler at that time. So check on that. Because it did state in hyphens WWE. So was RVD actually on the WWE roster and not the ECW roster? That's the difference, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my guess. Well, I'm not going to just jump in with an answer again. So we've got a 5, got a 6. James Chadwick says 7. So we've got quite a varied answers, which is cool. Austin, which one are you picking? Michael Lister says 6. Yeah, there's the flash that I've got the Wrestling Days t-shirt on. Rocking the merch because I am 21. Everright puts in 6 with a question mark. Oh well, could be 6. That's almost identical there, Austin. It's like, oh, I'm going with Ever again. We've got 5, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6. Satan's coming, 666. Let's check. Let's put in the answer. I do think it, because that was also hyphened WWE, not world title or WCW title or whatever. So it was 6 championships. I believe all WWE. Right, this is going to be, well, it's probably easy, but because technically he didn't retire. Which year, so this is number 18, which year did the famous Ric Flair retire from the WWE? Which year did Ric Flair retire from the WWE? So that is number 18. Boo! F it! F it! You were one off. But very close. Very close. Same with Big Boy Dally, you were one away as well. So what year? Big Boy Dally says 2007. See what the rest of the year, 2008 says Austin 316. Woohoo, finally. Yeah, because you got one right. 2012 says Patrick O'Neill. James Chadwick says 2012. WWE, remember, and not like Impact or TNA or whatever, because he didn't really retire anyway, did he? Let's be bloody honest. Still knocking around now. I'll just give it a few more seconds and let's see what Ever says. What year is Ever Right going for? So it's 2007, 2008, 2012. 2012 seems the popular answer, but is it correct? And Ever pops in with 2008. Well, you know what? There's going to be one boy who's distant a cookie. (2008). I think that was the year where he lost to Shawn Michaels. Yeah, but 2008, Austin, without any aid, you got one right. Get a round of applause for Austin 316, which didn't copy off of anybody this time. He actually got it right because he's smart. So a round of applause for Austin 316. Yeah, 2008 is official, and we know he didn't, but officially that's when he retired. See, I know my stuff. I don't need to copy. Yeah, you sure do. The first answer correct. Well done. At number 19, what age did Brock Lesnar win his first WWE Championship? What age was Brock Lesnar when he won his first WWE title? Okay, whatever. Move along. Next one. James is clapping and crying all at the same time with laughter. Yes, so how old was Brock Lesnar when he won his first WWE title? James Chadwick says 24. Austin says 24. LSW is back. Big Boy Dallas says 25. Michael Lister says 25. So we've got 24 and 25 at the moment. Patrick O'Neill's fired in with a 25. You've missed a New Japan question, LSW. Which New Japan one? Yeah, I asked for who was in the first title defense at the Tokyo Dome. That's the question that you missed there, LSW. Nobody else got it. I think Ever were close. Put in your answer to that one. No, I didn't. Yeah, huh? You too. So, LSW, actually, question what was just asked. How old was Brock Lesnar when he won his first WWE title? Everright says 24. Randy was 24 when he won the world title. Brock was 25 when he won his... Whoa! He's stealing my thunder, man. Let's actually put the proper age into the box. And Big Boy Dally was correct. Brock Lesnar was 25 years old. And yes, Randy Orton was 24 when he won his, because he was recorded as the youngest ever champion. I think that's been beaten now. But yeah, Randy Orton was a year younger when he won it. Thought Randy was 22 or 23 when he won his first title. Yeah, I'm sure he's 24. I'm sure he was 24. Knew it, said Big Boy Dally. Right, the last question of this quiz. And guess what it is? It's Guess the Theme Song! Yeah, because I had to close off on this one. Someone's using Google. Yeah, me. I'm using Google. It's amazing. You're off a thing for a while and your things are going crazy. And we'll be going for about an hour and a half streaming. It's cool. Today's answer your question, LSW, about if he was streaming tonight or is he having a night off. Let me know. Well, I sort out this theme song. I'm surprised I'm not using Google, but I just know it. Alright. This was the last one when the advert goes. James Chadwick, aha, remember that Google conversation we had yesterday?
Let me tell you a story.
What conversation? Sounds interesting. Please share. Right. Whose theme song is this? Right, so whose theme song was that? I'll wrap it up. Austin says Baron Corbin. So James says, yeah, with that dumb. Which dumb person? Enlighten the chat. Patrick O'Neill says Corbin. Enlighten the chat with your knowledge. Who was causing the ructus? Well, shoot, probably was NXT Baron Corbin. Would I be that obvious that I would try and trick Austin? No, not a trick at all. Sounds awful. Not sure who. Yeah, it's not the best. Michael Lister says Baron Corbin. That song is awesome. Yeah, that's why he doesn't use it anymore, Austin. That's because it's not awesome anymore. No freaking idea, but I'll say Corbin, seems like everybody else. Yeah, James Chadwick, well done. Welcome to the copying crew. Doing an Austin on Austin and copying. Well done. That's quality. Let's go to the answer. Yes, you're all correct. It's Boring Corbin. Boring Corbin means boring ass music. Nah. Yeah, so Big Boy Doll is correct. It did sound awful. Corbin's not boring. Bailey's boring, says Austin 316. She always abusing people for liking me and full of shit conspiracy. She. That name is incorrect. It's Baron Corbin. Get it right. It is right. It's what everybody knows him as, Austin. It's Boring Corbin. Even in NXT, the Lone Wolf. After saying his name, people yawned. But he's cut Baron Corbin. The Lone Wolf. Boring. Boring, Corbyn. That's the last question. How did you do? Put in your scores. Be honest, guys. Because there was a fair few that you got wrong. So, let me know how you fared. How did you do? Haha, James. I saw him say something about Bologna yesterday. I was like, what? What? Who's talking about Bologna? Oh, you need to name drop James Chadwick. Or DM me quickly on Twitter so I know who you're talking about. Because this is somebody talking about bloody meeting, bloody a UFC stream. I'm intrigued. 17 out of 20 says Patrick O'Neill. Cool. Oh, I was supposed to keep what I was supposed to keep my score. You did all right. I think you were around about the same ballpark as Patrick O'Neill, to be honest, Michael. I gave up, maybe half right, but my laptop is lagging. Oh well. Yeah, we'll give you a generous 10 there, Heather. 15 out of 20 says James Chadwick. Unbroken 1010, is that the person? I've never seen that person in the chat, to be fair. It's not a name that I've ever not somebody I've ever spoke to, if I'm being honest. But they've never spoke to me either, so I will now keep an eye out for dodgy messages. Yeah, okay, the person is broken 1010. Can't remember how the argument between James and him went, but I ended up timing him out because he was trying to argue with James again when the argument was over. So just a bit of a knobhead, basically. Fair enough. Could do without them on the streams, to be honest. Not people who can't just take an answer. I mean, you're allowed to have his opinion, guys, and this is the thing. What kind of winds me up sometimes is that we go too far. Have your say, get it out of the way, and drop it. Don't hold a grudge, unless your name's the poopy boy, Mr. I Can't Shit. Then you hate on him as much as you like. Unbroken tried to put James in his place just because James said something about Google. You're always going to have these kind of people, though, what genuinely just think that they know everything and you know nothing, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, go away. Ever says Austin says, my laptop always about 10-15 seconds behind. That's probably why yours is behind us. I see your phone, listen to the stream and use my laptop to chat. Got here 30 minutes late, so might have 10 out of 20. Ed, Unbroken 1010, but I don't think I've spoken to them either. It's not a name that's ever come up. They've never messaged me or anything like that, or commented on anything that I've ever commented on. So to be fair, I generally don't notice half of the time. Got to go now, guys. Have a good night. Stay safe. Awesome stream, Dave. Thank you so much, Patrick O'Neill, for joining us. Much appreciated. Much love to you and Nolene. See you soon, my friend. Thank you for joining. Austin, he tried to people to do stuff. It's just cause you said so. Later to Patrick. I said not to use Google, right? Because of some reason. Look, we've all got internet. We can all pull up stuff when we need to. God, it's what makes it bloody interesting. That's why we've got it. To be fair, God, if I can't remember something, I'll go on Google. Pulling somebody up over it is a bit pathetic, if you ask me. So, right, I'm planning on doing another live stream on Wednesday. Are you guys interested in doing a watch along? Because I haven't done one in a while, and I want to keep the videos, things going on this channel while I sort stuff out in the background. So let me know, what would you like to do as a watch along? And if we get an agreement in the chat, then yeah, we'll go ahead with that on Wednesday, same time as this stream. Maybe a TV show, you know, rather than a pay-per-view. If it's a pay-per-view, try and keep it as less than 3 hours. Don't want to be doing a 3-hour long stream. Does anybody know what Sapphire did to get booted off YouTube because she's underage? You know what? It's the biggest question. Nobody still knows about Sapphire. She just totally disappeared altogether, didn't she? Alice W says Unbroken tried to start an argument over literally nothing. James wasn't even arguing with him back. Unbroken said that he had won the argument. Oh, jog on. Tell him to jog on if he thinks he's won an argument, which you weren't even arguing. He kept calling me a troll because I don't come back at him. Because I don't come back at him with facts. Barbie watching, still clinging. Octonauts. We're not going to do them. No, but how can I do that? To be honest, worst stream ever. I'm going to get loads of kids in this chat. We should be like, oh no, we've got loads of like kids. Watch along sounds good, mate, but won't be able to attend as I'm working. No worries, Michael. I will do other streams. Don't worry about that, which you can get involved in. But yeah, I'm same boat. I have to work these streams around my work, so Google just track your data and info. My son won't use it at all. He uses Firefox, DuckDuckGo, the search engines as they don't track your data. Interesting facts. I personally don't care if Google tracks me. Yeah, to be honest, it don't bother me, to be fair. In the end, me being me, I just told him to go F off. You told him to fuck off, basically. Yeah, there's a disclaimer in this chat again. All for James. Yeah, I ain't got time for shit like that. It's like just causing an argument for the sake of it. It's rubbish. BT Sport's got NXT UK on. Random. I just caught it with the corner of my eye. Yeah, so what wrestling related shows do you want to watch? Not Barbie, not Octonauts. I got it. What about Takeshi's Castle? I got it. What about Takeshi's Castle, or what we call in the US MXC, Most Extreme Challenge? I have never heard of that program. I think I have, but we don't get it over here in the UK. Oh, whoops, says James Chadwick. Well, what, doing something what's not wrestling related? there you've got Austin and LSW going, oh, our chances now. Octonauts is the only. I can't watch Octonauts. It would attract. What about NXT UK? What an old episode of NXT UK could do. How far do they go back on the network? You know what? It'd be interesting to see like Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm fight it out in a match. I might do some homework and try and find a decent episode where there's some decent matches on. Watch Total Bellas. I'd rather watch paint dry Big Boy Deli than watch them two twits. I'd try, honestly. Fuck, not Total Divas. They're fucking shit. Total Swears, as I call Total Divas. Crap. Absolute garbage. Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and that crap as well. I'm not interested in all that crap. Michael Tazzy streams. UK. Yeah, I think it was on about older NXTs though, not the new ones. Obviously, I wouldn't step on Tazzy's toes. I'm not doing live watch-alongs. That's for the others to do them, not me. I'll do the retro ones. It's just a lot better for me to do it that way. I bet you wish you could say that in Daze's chat. Someone like him. James has. He swore. You can swear to a degree, but it's whether you've got like a Monica or a Sonny or a Anna what are going to be there to time you out if you do swear. Because Daze wouldn't even notice. It wouldn't batter an eyelid. It just won't say the comment. Total Bellas is fucking shit too. Damn right, well. Haha, never mind. It's an old Japanese game show. I know what Takeshi's Castle is. It's just the other one. I didn't know. Don't know. You guys have an obstacle. Don't you have? We do. Well, we did. We had Wipeout. Wipeout. We've had the Krypton Factor back in the day, which had an assault course on. Taboo Tuesday or Cyber Sunday would be fun. Yes. Let me know if anybody else agrees with James Chadwick on that, because I will look into them. They are pretty good. I did watch a Taboo Tuesday a while back, so yeah, I could look into that. Yeah, older ones. Watch the ones with Kaylee Ray versus. Oh right, yeah, it's like a couple of weeks ago, which has already gone. Yeah, could do. Since Money in the Bank is coming out, what about Money in the Bank 2018? Is that when Alexa Bliss won? Is that the one? Yeah, could do that. I'll have a look, see if we can find a really good one. I mean, yeah, we'll have a look at that. You know what? I'm going to put a poll up on Twitter. We'll throw in old NXT UK. We'll throw in a Cyber Tuesday, Sunday, whatever. And we'll throw in a Money in the Bank. What do you say? Because I've got to be careful because Daze usually does stuff like that. So I've got to pick one what he's not going to pick. So yeah, 2018 might be reasonable because I'm sure he did a stream for that anyway. So yeah, let me know if that's something that you want. Old NXT as Baron. Yeah, but if I picked an old NXT, Austin, I'm going for the Bailey ones. Oh, the Huggable Bailey. I'll pick a good one from her with her on it just for you. Well, just for me. There is an Octonauts character called Big Dave Stud. Oh, that's winning me over. Not. Yeah, you can imagine. Yeah. All right, I need to watch it now. There's a character with my name. I'm going to take this off because I'm sure Austin's like going. He's still got Boring Corbin written on the screen. No. Right. Let's get rid of that. There we go. We've got rid of that now. Yeah, it's only because I said Boring Corbin, Austin. It's not even. I'm not even going to say raw comment. Because it's just because I've had a go at your superstar. Wait. I need to get this right. I'm gonna have a bit more Bailey time on this stream. There we go. Look at her, she's just not happy with you, Austin. Look, I'm just gonna stay like this for a while now, because of Austin. This is for you, Austin. How long is Money in the Bank? One time though. Yeah, well, that's a good question. It's a good question. Bailey is hot. I totally agree with you, James. Let's see. Got Google. Let's see what it says. We got Nia Jax, Ronda Rousey on it. Where does it give you runtime now? Oh, it's not. It's Alexa Bliss. Under 4. It's just under 4 hours. Oh, I'm not doing a 4 hour stream. That one's out. Anything just under about 2.5 hours, I'll do. So, Michael, thank you for joining. It just says, anyway, guys, I've got to go. Take care. Great quiz. Later, guys. Thank you for joining, Michael. Lister, much appreciated having your time. Hopefully enjoy work, my friend, and we'll see you soon. Stay safe. Yeah, 4 hours is just too long. It's Wednesday. Got to think that there is streams on Wednesday. We've got AEW, which I'm not too fussed about, if I'm honest. I'm quite bored with AEW, to be fair. Factions. Pretty old WWE shit in it. Wonder if this year's Money in the Bank winner will actually hold it for a while instead of casting it on the same pay-per-view. Well, last year, obviously Becky had to relinquish the title, so a day after that Asuka won. Well, found out that she had the belt. I mean, Bayley's cashed in same day, Alexa cashed in on the same day. So it has been done loads of times before. Right, alright, I question. Who's winning the men's Money in the Bank? Who is winning the female Money in the Bank? Put it in your chat. Who have you got? As of now, I know we're a good while away because we've got WrestleMania Backlash. What a stupid ass name that is. I mean, fucking hell. Who thought of that? Not sacking. Bloody Backlash. WrestleMania Backlash. Sounds like a Twitter an hashtag on Twitter for angry Sasha Banks stands. Yeah, but there's WrestleMania Backlash. Anyone think QT Marshall is shooting on Bailey? Said that Aaron Solo Wasn't going to be famous for being someone's boyfriend. Ooh, did he? I didn't see that, to be honest. I've got to be honest. I've not been watching that much Dark lately. I've not even watched a single episode of Revolution. I know that Thunder Rosa is on that on Monday, so that might be worth checking out. Priest and Bailey. I can see Damien Priest. That's a good shout. I'm not sure Bailey though this time. I'm not sure. I want Bailey to win everything, but I don't know if they will do that this time with her. It's been interesting. Good pick. Yeah, yes. Men's Cesaro, Charlotte or Shayna. You know, I wish they would pull the trigger on Shayna Baszler, but they're not gonna. It's Vince. He has no time for her. He doesn't like her. He doesn't get her. It's been booked shit since being with Nia in that tag team. I'm sorry, but Charlotte, you can definitely see Charlotte Flair. LSW says Charlotte this year. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think Charlotte's more than likely. I think Bailey will be in that match. I think Asuka's going to be in that match. Probably throwing your Carmellas. And yeah, who else could you throw in? Just trying to think off the top of my head. The solo stars. Not so much. You know, Sasha Banks will be in it. So, yeah. I can see it coming down to Sasha and Charlotte. It could be interesting. Ever Right says to LSW, well, yeah, that's obvious. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy about that. Dave, you're pregnant. Why am I pregnant? That seems random, Austin. It's Lacey Evans. She's going to win it. Going to pop up with Bambino. In fact, right, out there moment. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, we all want her back. Well, the idiots in the chat want her back. Why not? Throw her into Money in Bank, she wins. Setting up a match at SummerSlam or the next paper or Extreme Rules Horror Show, whatever they happen to call it this time. WrestleMania Extreme Rules. Might as well. It's Money in the Bank WrestleMania, Money in the Bank, isn't it? Cesaro or Shinsuke, Charlotte for the women. I was just saying something random. What? You, Austin, saying something random? No way. What? Since when has that ever happened? Oh, man. You've been random. Unbelievable. LSW says men's Money in the Bank is more interesting this year, as the briefcase could go to Big E, Cesaro, Edge, or Priest. Throwing Aleister Black to that list. Yeah, definitely throw him in, because I can see that as well. Aleister Black's got a big shout. So yeah, Shinsuke, Cesaro, they're going to go big with it. They've got a fair few talent now. What could? I mean, Aleister Black was in last year's Money in the Bank as well. So yeah, I'm not pregnant. I'm just fat. Pleasantly plump. I've said this before. James distracted his message now. You got me to say it on TV. What was it before? I just eat. That's even funnier. It would be great if Alistair Black won. He's got the vignette. It just depends on how they're pushing. If they're doing vignettes with him, then why not? As long as he's not in a freaking cupboard. Let's get him out of that dark fucking room that they've had him in. Let's push and give him a good storyline. Because who cares about somebody going knocking on a fucking door? Oh, that's the next challenger. You knocked on my door. Yeah, it's pathetic. I hated that. It's as good as Mojo Riley sat in front of a mirror with his flipping face paint on. Remember that promo? Oh, God, Eddie Creative. Having a nervous meltdown. Right. I am going to 5 minutes and I'm wrapping up. I think a 2-hour stream is good enough for tonight. Yeah, I'm at work in the morning, so I won't be around for Raw tomorrow night, but I am back for NXT on Tuesday. So, yeah, I'm missing Monday Night Raw. I'll be asleep. But one good thing out of this weekend, I had time with my daughter yesterday, which was brilliant. I had a really good day with her. So that's a positive. We're slowly getting out of this mess of the lockdown stuff. So Austin says, yeah, Roman screwed over in the gauntlet match, and now Jay beat him in a battle royal. Makes no sense to go if he had won. Yeah, I would like Shane to win. Vince never saw. 5 minutes. Stays another 30 minutes. I'm not staying 30 minutes. Not this time. Because guess what? I need a wee. I need a piss. No, I don't actually, but it'd be funny if I did. Yeah, I think a few more minutes to get your final thoughts in, what you want to throw into chat. I will put a poll out on the watch along. I'll have a look at stuff what's ballpark of about 2.5 hours, some stuff like that. I don't really want to go over 3 hours streaming, not when there's AEW and stuff on later on. So we will look into that. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, a lot of you know my Twitter handle, which is just D in real life, all in capitals. So drop me a DM if you want me to consider watch along. But I will try and put a poll out. Not today, but probably over the next 2 days. Probably tomorrow when I get a bit of time on my break or something. Right then, guys. I'm not seeing much movement in the chat right now, so I am gonna call it a night. So thank you so much for taking part in this quiz again. We'll look to do this every other Sunday. We'll try and get some different questions. I don't know where I'm going to do that, but I will try my best to. Do you want me to put my Twitter handle on the screen? I can do that. Let's do that then. Just so people know. SW saying goodbye. I know Austin knows already. So there is my Twitter handle for anybody what wants it. I know a lot of you are already following me on Twitter anyway, but if there's anybody what's seeing this by chance, there it is. Come follow me over there, much appreciated. As usual, please drop a like on this stream if you haven't already. Sub if you're lurking in the background and not subbed already. Put a comment. Let me know that you like this stream and that these quizzes are fun, because it's much appreciated. I'd love to not get your feedback even outside of the streams. Yeah, LSW saying goodbye to everybody. Then great stream, buddy. Thank you, James Chadwick. Much appreciated. Woohoo, that's awesome. Quality time with the kids. Yep. Great stream, Dave. Take care. I'll give you a follow. Yeah, you do that, Austin. Stalking at the next level. Thank you, Austin316. Right, to everybody in the chat, thank you so much for watching. I've been Dave in real life. You, yes, you have been awesome. And remember to always keep it real. Till the next time.